There is a podcast no one asked for. A podcast you never knew you didn't want. 3 beers in. This is the podcast.
I anticipate a deeply religious experience.
Hey, we just got to record with the Canadians. Fucking, don't blame us. Fuck Canadians.
Oh, fucking Canadians. All right.
The Irish are cool, though.
Do you want to do a mini episode on the Wee Heavy? Or, I mean,
it's only the two of us.
While we're drinking it.
I mean,
yeah, fuck.
I kind of feel like it's obligatory.
Obligatory. Okay. Yeah. This could be prelude or
we'll see where this episode goes.
Where it goes. Yeah, exactly. All right. Hey, everybody. If we use this as a bonus, thanks for joining us. We have been drinking a little bit. But yeah, we just recorded with the legends at BAYK podcast.
I was going to say Big Sons.
Big Sun. Thank you, Big Sons. Yeah, check them out. They are really great podcast. I always enjoy listening to them. I always have a ton of fun. They're hilarious, and they talk about, I don't know, future topics.
Future topics is good, yeah.
Future topics. There's also an episode about
current events and the effects that it may or may not play on future topics.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah, and they also have stuff about CRISPR, what they're doing now with CRISPR, and future homes, and everything that Elon Musk is doing. Except yelling at pedophiles, but they might be, I don't know, whatever. If he wants to yell at pedophiles, why not? But yeah, right now we're going to be drinking the Wee Heavy.
All right, time out.
I guess we're actually doing an episode.
We should really just preface this with, it's Ross.
Yeah, and
this is Cutter.
Yeah, and we are doing our own episode because everybody else is
not here.
They're not here.
Well, we'll go with not here.
We're not going to say not homosexual. They are not legends.
They're not
legends. But we are sticking it out, and we are drinking a beer that we love,
which is Ross and Clint's own barrel-aged Wee Heavy, which is something that Ross and I've already had before.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't.
Man, this is moved right to one of the top, like one of the top beers that I've ever drank in my life. Like if you like whiskey, the barrel and the whiskey really shine through. It's enjoyable. Like the nose, you get a little bit of the oak. It's 3 months aged?
Yeah, no, it's just under 3 months. We originally planned to age it for 3 months, but we took it out when we tried it, and it was super bourbony. So we were like, yeah, I think it's ready to come out.
Like when Ross and Clint first brewed the Scottish Light, that was the precursor to the Wee Heavy.
We used the Scottish Light as a yeast starter, a large yeast starter for this large batch. And I was hoping to get it up like 8%, 9%. Didn't really get it up that much, but I think after barrel aging,
the nose on it, it's clearly barrel aged, and you can tell that there's a lot involved.
Of oak. Oak really adds a lot to it. I thought
we used a 5-gallon
Garrison Brothers barrel. Yes, exactly. Provided by Cutter because he got it for free.
Because I got it.
Yeah,
for free.
For free.
But apparently Garrison Brothers will sell you barrels.
Yeah, I've seen people with Garrison Brothers barrels. Mostly I see people buying Balcones barrels, really.
I would like to point out the Garrison Brothers, in my opinion, is the quintessential Texas
bourbon
barrel. Yeah.
I can see that.
Balcones does a bunch of different style whiskeys. They do a few bourbons, but most of their stuff is
when I think of
not
Balcones
bourbon.
it's whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really
they
bourbon.
They do corn whiskey. They do a single malt that they're really known for. They do a bunch of stuff. Their rye is one of my favorite ryes.
Yeah.
That I've ever had.
I had a bottle of Bullet Rye, which I drank a lot of.
That's not Balcones.
Actually, I drank
That's
all
Kentucky.
of it. Yeah. Still like Bullet. Yeah. Well, I haven't had the Balcones, but it's all right.
It's like when I think of Bullet, I think of
the small batch or
not craft.
Okay. Well, yeah. No, I can understand it. I don't really know anything about craft whiskey except Fireball.
That is.
Wait, is that not craft?
That's not craft. If they add antifreeze, it's probably not craft.
It gives it a good kick. Come on. All right. First taste. Well, not first taste, actually. Oh man, that's still good. It's.
On the nose, you get a lot of that vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely tell there's oak involved. There's whiskey.
When I taste it right now after a night of drinking, I get all that oak.
I see.
But I like it, but I love it.
You want some more of it?
No. More of it would probably be too much, actually. I think it really has a really good, full body as it is right now. The thing is, when I was brewing the beer, I really wanted more, caramel, more body to it. But when it came out, it was more roasty than I thought. But aged in the barrel really fills it out. The
Scottish Light. We never did an episode on the Scottish Light.
Oh, no.
We drank all of it, which says something.
That went really fast.
It was one of those beers that's
yeah, you're right.
It was a solid start to this beer, and it's I made fun of Ross for months about his porter and how terrible it was.
What? You son
but
of a bitch.
as I tried the Scottish Light,
you wanted extra butter.
As we poured the Scottish Light into the wee heavy,
oh, so buttery.
It was
no.
It's it had potential, and then we poured. Ross and I tried the wee heavy before we barrel aged it. And I was super impressed before we barrel aged it. I wish we would have bottled some of that.
Yeah.
Just for comparison's sake. But we didn't. We literally just
next time we barrel age, we can do that.
We need this for the barrel, essentially. And so we tried it.
Yeah, we needed it all because what we got out of our 5-gallon batch was 4.5 gallons. Yeah.
It was mostly full in the barrel, but it wasn't.
Yeah, no, there was a bit sloshing around, but I think that's okay. 4.5 gallons, we still got.
And we rotated it. And in the meantime, Clint moved, so that also helped.
Clint moved.
Move the
I don't think
around.
we really needed to rotate it though, but I think it's all right. It did all right. Rotating, I've read will oxidize it a little bit more, but I think it's okay. I don't detect any really oxidation here, so yeah. But you always run the risk of oxidation when you're barrel aging. It's a slight risk because, wood is porous, so you can get more oxygen in there.
Right.
But, I think that's part of barrel aging, really. The interaction of maybe the environment, but mostly the wood. But, yeah. That's wood.
Would you say this is your proudest, most proud beer that you're brewing?
Well, Cutter has said it is one of his favorite beers. So.
It is one of my favorite beers.
Yes.
I'm ridiculously impressed with this beer.
So I think if we had this at the homebrew competition, I think a lot more people would. I think we would have gotten any tokens. It's 0 tokens.
All right, so
which a token is a vote, by the way.
Curiously. Would you remake this and put it in next year's competition?
Yeah. Oh, no, definitely. Clint and I were talking about that as we were leaving because a lot of people had cask aged stuff that was actually in bottles, which the rules said you had to have 5 gallons in a keg. except for cask age stuff. So we could save half of this.
Did you try any of the cask age stuff? Did you guys?
No.
I wish you would.
I was drinking.
I would put this up against
Clint went around.
Things.
No. I believe
Clint,
this.
let's hear your opinion.
I'll take a hug.
Insert anti-Irish joke here. Yeah. No, but I think this is pretty great. And I think if we put this in for People's Choice, I think it'd come away pretty high up there.
Would you age it a year? Like, here's my thinking.
That is
here's
the tough question. Yeah.
Would you age it longer in oak and then give it a year longer, like, to develop, and insert it not next year's but the year after?
Yeah. Actually.
I mean, clearly, I feel like it would be best.
You want more of the oak, more of the barrel. I understand. I know.
I would not go much.
I know you.
I would not go further than 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, going further than 3 months, I think right now, as it is, this is the first use.
Agreed.
So it picked up a lot of the bourbon and a lot of the oak, which now after trying it, after it's been almost 3 weeks,
it's already mellowed out significantly.
Yeah,
after
it is.
2 weeks.
I don't when I tried it even last Sunday we were brewing and we tried it. It had that heavy bourbon. It was
bourbony.
Which I didn't hate. We put it in 22-ounce bombers, and then we put in 16-ounce flip tops. And me and Clint, before you came over, had half 16-ounce flip top. So I had 8 ounces of this, and I was maybe not drunk,
solid.
But I was on the edge. I was like, one more, and I am over the edge right there. And we were brewing, and it was like...
Would you say you're Sylvester Stallone over the top?
That's how you win, man. That is how you win. You got to go over the top. And you know the thing is, Kramer versus Kramer. That was about child custody as well, but it was just missing something. And I can't really put it was missing
arm wrestling and truck driving.
Arm wrestling. It was missing arm
truck driving.
And truck driving. Oh, that Volvo truck was sweet.
Yes.
At the end. Why was the prize a Volvo semi? It's like everybody that arm wrestles is a truck driver? Is that what they're trying to say? And some tough questions here.
Have you not seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Of course. Who the fuck do you think I am?
It was one of George Carlin's classics.
No. What? Who was George? I don't remember George.
You don't know George Carlin?
I know George Who the fuck do you think I am? I don't remember. He wasn't the cock knocker.
No. He was the hitchhiker. He said, "Do you not live by the code?" He was the one that taught Jay and Silent Bob the code to the nun.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
In turn, taught Jay and Silent Bob to the nun.
I don't think I've seen it more than once.
Whoa, you!
No,
Shannon Elizabeth. Legends.
All right, big son. Patty and Eddie.
Oh, Patty and Eddie.
Yeah.
Fucking legends.
Slanche.
I'm really upset that you got...
They didn't say... They said cheers.
They said cheers, as they should have, because they're fucking good people.
They're not stereotypes.
You said Slanche, and it's like, they're like, oh, man.
I've been to Bennigan's
You beat
before.
us to it. You know what's great about Bennigan's?
Not a goddamn thing.
No.
Oh,
they're fucking
Monte Cristo.
Their Monte Cristo is fucking legendary. They're fucking Monte Cristo.
I was talking about Monte Cristos earlier this week.
God damn it!
Fucking ham and turkey and cheese.
You know what happened?
And jelly. What the fuck?
You know what happened the last time I talked about Monte Cristos? I bought one. That's the fucking happened. And so excited.
Powdered sugar? Is there powdered sugar involved?
Yeah, damn right there is.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Fuck, there's not powder.
Give me a. I'll take a grilled turkey and cheese sandwich any day. But fuck, you add jelly. You add jelly, and I am good.
You don't have to add it. You don't have to
man.
add it. You just dip it in jelly.
I'm gonna take a swing at you. You bring me jelly with my turkey and cheese. Fuck you.
I don't want to eat it, but if you're gonna offer it,
No.
I better fucking have it, motherfucker.
Well, that is true. That is true. If they offer it, they better bring it.
Done, been, brun. But no, seriously. Last
Talking about brats. No. What?
did you go to
Brat Fest? No. Worst Fest.
Worst Fest?
What's the Hops TV did?
God damn it!
What's the
Fuck
Hops?
those guys. No, they're good people. They
Yeah.
they really are great
No,
people.
they are good people. We'll
Cease
see
and
when we can do
Tucker,
it.
they're good people.
Yeah.
Give them a follow.
Yeah, What's the Hops TV? They're on Twitter. They're on Instagram.
What Mixer? Is that what they use?
Mixer is what they usually broadcast on Mixer every Sunday. But I got a message from BAYK, and they said that we were fucking unbelievable. We had the best time. No, wait, that's not Irish.
That's not Irish. It was
It's
some.
Jamaican?
I was gonna say it's more Jamaican, but
It was as good as I thought it would be, and 100 times more. No, it's just getting worse.
that was more northern.
It's like Chinese or
Woofda. They really don't love their caribou down there, don't you know?
All right. Yeah, they want to thank us.
We want to thank them though.
Thank us.
Fucking let's call Eddie right now. Let's fucking just call Eddie right now. Hey Eddie.
I mean, we can text him there or request money, which I thought about doing.
Hey Eddie. Fucking pay us. No, but seriously.
Oh
we
yeah,
had a blast.
they said they haven't laughed like that for ages. I was amazing.
Yeah, it's like we had a great
Wait,
time.
I was, or well, they said you were amazing, so I figured they just mean me.
I assumed it meant Joel.
Oh, probably.
And all of his 5 words that he said the whole fucking time. Joel, proud on you, mate.
Yeah. No, we love you, Joel. You're
You're a fucking legend.
oh, big son.
Oh,
Yes.
big son, yeah.
Yes, you are.
Ross,
That's
but
oaky.
seriously, one of the best beers.
Yeah. I think Clint might like it more now, but he probably still would hate it. Because I still get the bourbon from it.
I do too.
But it's not like on the nose. Whereas last week when I tried it, it was
the
like
bourbon was straight up on
it
the
was
nose.
straight. It was like I was drinking bourbon and then I tasted the beer.
It was like a bourbon cream last
Yes,
week, is what it felt like.
Yes,
But it was like-
exactly.
this week, like I feel like there's the whiskey. The whiskey's on the nose still.
Oh yeah. There's still it's less burn, but you still get some of that taste, some of that flavor.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Great American Beer Festival gold medal winner that we drank, the one that we had was from Black Hog. Is that who it was? The Scotch? No, it wasn't Black Hog.
No, it was the British or not British, Michigan Arcadia Ales.
Arcadia.
The Lockdown.
Fuck that. The lockdown. You know, I lock it down to a 0.
Yes, thank you. We haven't. Well, actually, maybe we'll air that episode before this, but yeah, Lockdown. I think it was part of it was I was looking so forward to that beer. I thought that beer would be the beer of the night.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean because the other beers.
I've had very few Scotch ales or
Mike.
wee heavies that are like not my cup of tea. Barrel aged and or regular.
Yeah, I mean it's got that,
And that one's-
roast. It's got that malt.
That one had a ton of like
wee heavy
grape.
is what prune.
It was
Prune is
prune,
what it was. Dr. Peppery.
Yeah.
which not, but not in a good way.
It's like,
No, but it was overly pruny. It was
It wasn't-
plummy, pruny, like a thick mouthfeel, but not in a good way. You know?
that was the one craft beer episode where I was like, that is the exact opposite of almost exactly how I wanted it to
We have
pan
2
out.
more in the fridge.
I'm just saying that like the beer I thought was going to be
had
the worst
that?
was the
Yeah.
best, and the beer
It-
that I thought was going to be
Really?
the worst,
Yeah.
like the best was the worst.
Yeah, I had high hopes for their rye and especially their wee heavy.
Their rye was okay. Their wee heavy.
I think the New Mexican beers that we had that night were much better. But
If we had to put it on a numerical scale, like I would definitely
did.
say
I think
a 1 or a 0.
no, we put them in order. You always love to put beers in order
I do.
when we have multiples. Yeah.
It's like that had chili lager was
That was so good.
surprise of the night.
So
I'm still
so surprising.
it's so much so
It haunts my dreams.
like when I see it, it's like which is not often.
I've never
Well,
seen it.
yeah, it's true. It's I should say
Except
that
when I close my eyes every night before I go to bed.
Hatch goddamn chilies. No, but going back to the beer that we're drinking right now. The color on it,
I like the color.
it's a good color. It's caramel,
I mean-
like burnt caramel is what I would say.
Yeah. It's hazy. I'd like to get clearer beers, but I don't know.
I'm with you. I understand. I'm not against hazy beers. Jesus Christ, it. Ross,
Oaky. It's the barrel, man.
oaky vanilla. Oaky vanilla. I keep on getting it.
I did add vanilla, but I think a lot of it comes out from the oak. I don't know.
No, it's like it feels natural from the oak.
Yeah, this beer is surprising. I wanted to make a great beer, but I didn't intend it to be this, really?
Ross is like, I wanted Cutter to be able to drink this beer.
Oh, well, of course. I did.
But that was not me setting my bar too high.
I say it's the barrel because that's what I taste, and that's what's surprising to me. That's I did not count on the barrel, the oakiness, to be the predominant flavor of it. You understand? Like,
I understand.
I haven't had a beer with like a strong oaky flavor like this. The closest I can say is like Circle's Disco Pig, or even their Whiskey Pig, because that's aged in the barrel, and you get like some of that oak from it. The Disco Pig, especially the oak and the Brett, and I think the oak and the Brett really play together. So maybe this with some Brett. But we'd ruin that barrel. So, I mean, we couldn't use that barrel for like regular aging anymore if we used Brett. But
I'm very surprised with this beer. Like, just as a whole. No, it's like it's not so much that I was surprised that it was good.
Yeah.
It was just that after I had the Scottish Light that we prepped this with, I expected big things from this beer, and it's like it did not disappoint. We add things
I
to
really
it.
was hoping for more from the Scottish Light myself, but yeah.
So I enjoyed this guy. Well, all right, from my perspective,
Scottish Light was
the
super
porter
roasty.
that you originally made, I was like, it failed miserably.
The things that I learned from that porter, from pretty much everything that I've been brewing, but like everything I brew is like that. So yeah, it's just a learning experience. It's like step by step. So, you know, just hopefully every beer that I make is better than the one before it. So
Fucking better be.
but I thought this was the best beer. What?
Better only improve.
A stout versus a wee heavy aged in this barrel. Just wrap your mind around that.
Should've done
Which
stout
would you
first.
rather have?
Stout.
Okay.
But the wee heavy was pretty impressive.
Yeah. Just wait until you have a stout, man.
What type of beer do you really want to brew? What is
I don't even know.
What is one that you really want to brew? Like what style of beer? Like when you get excited about brewing, like I mean the wee heavy was pretty out there and I'm pretty impressed, but like I feel like you did it just because I want to be able to do it.
Yeah. I did, yes. I wanted to do the wee heavy.
So mead?
I really wanted to do it.
Mead?
No, because that just seems like mead doesn't seem as fun, as difficult, as not as fulfilling in a way.
I understand that.
But yeah, I have recipes for stuff, but I'm always looking to the next recipe, which right now is our
lemon rye?
No.
I'd love to do a Roggen beer. I don't know. I don't know what it is about a Roggen beer.
No. Well, I just need to go to Hop Squad while they're brewing it because their Roggen beer, Roggen beer was so good. Hopefully they open up so everybody else can taste it. But yeah, I have the oatmeal stout that I'm hoping to barrel age soon, and then a Vienna lager at some point, a German Pils, which I've named the Ishmael.
Why?
Because North Coast has the Scrimshaw.
Scrimshaw.
Which is a carved whalebone, Ishmael. He told the story of Moby Dick. So. And then I have the Wittang clan, which
That's terrible.
What? With the
It's good. No, it's great, but it's fucking terrible.
As Old Dirty Bastard said, Wittang clan is for the children. But then we'll have to
get the fuck out.
We'll have to put a disclaimer. It's Wittang clan is not for the children.
It's fucking terrible. It's funny. It was funny.
This thing is pretty good.
Funny as fuck, but yeah, just fucking terrible.
But yeah, that's a lot like our peach wheat though. So then I want to do a Baltic at some point and refiner amber, it's really the Tony Brown ale. But,
yeah,
actually done almost an hour here.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Jesus goddamn Christ. It's almost 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Why the fuck do you talk so much, Ross?
Why didn't you drink faster? I was trying to keep the same with you. Yeah.
This beer's a 1 and in podcast.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming for a bonus podcast, which is...
I assume this is going to be released before the BAYK
We can do that.
collab episode.
Yeah.
Great episode, great guys. Follow BAYK
on all social media. They're on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. Eddie's on Skype.
I can follow Eddie on Skype.
No, yeah, and also if you want to just talk to them and not have everybody else read your conversation, it's BAYK podcast at hotmail.com. So yeah. Or talk to us. We can talk to you also. Find us on Instagram. Rate and review us. It helps a lot.
Had a blast with them. They're good people.
Yeah, 100%. They are fucking legends.
Coming back to Ross's beer though, real quick. 1. Solid 1. I love this beer. This wee heavy, barrel aged wee heavy. Did you name it the Texas Highlander?
Texas Highlander.
Highlander.
That is the name. That is what the label says.
The beer is stupid good. The beer is stupid good. But anyway.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys for joining us tonight. This has been Cutter.
And this is Ross.
And this is the podcast. This is the podcast. 3 Beers In is a proud member of the Hopped Up Network. Thanks for sticking around. You can subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Google Play, TuneIn, and on the hoppedupnetwork.com. If you like what you heard, rate and review us on iTunes. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 3 Beers In Podcast, and check out our website, 3beersinpodcast.com. 3 beersinpodcast.com. You can find information about us and the show along with the links to all of our episodes and our really cool merchandise. While you're on our site, you can tell us what you like, what you don't like. And if you don't like us, then why the hell are you still here? You should have turned us off long ago. But if you're just going to listen to us anyway, then you should probably subscribe too. And if you would like a transcript of our podcast, write down everything that we just said.
That's what Johnny Carson always did, right?
What was in that coffee mug? It's bourbon.
Just bourbon.